Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Morgan. Let's get into a collective energy read. We call on 100 angels to hold the space and ask that only balanced, benevolent, loving beings are allowed to interact with us today. So let's get started and see what the cards have. We get the Fool. New opportunity, a little bit of anxiousness, not knowing what's down below that. You see he's standing on a cliff and he's about to take that leap of faith. There's a new opportunity coming. And there's a decision that needs to be made with the Two of Swords coming out. The Two of Swords. A decision that needs to be made. Are you going to jump or are you not going to jump? It looks like it's moving you towards material success. I just got a confirmation verb with the King of Pentacles. A groundedness within the self, I feel. Page of Pentacles, an actual opportunity, a physical actual gift or opportunity. It'll be slow moving, but it'll be worth it, I'm hearing. And the Page of Swords. So it's time to do some investigation, to make some pros and cons list. See things from another perspective, I'm hearing, which would be the Hanged Man. We'll get the Two of Cups. It could involve another person or other connections in your life. And then the Lovers. Or a big decision. It feels like a really big decision that involves other people. And it takes some inner strength to get through because it's a tough decision. And it's tough to get you to jump over this cliff right here. It takes a lot of inner strength to take that leap of faith. It's forcing you to grow. The Hermit. Taking that wisdom you've learned with that light and walking. I mean, he's on the mountain road too. Walking up that mountain. And mountains are depicted in the astral as things we need to overcome. So the opportunity here is to overcome something that you've struggled with in the past, and it's going to take some strength to get through it, and it may involve other people. Maybe how other people treat you. Making sure people are treating you well. Cutting people off who need to be cut off. Ten of Pentacles. Underneath the King of Pentacles. If you get this done, interesting that I said get this done. If you do this thing, if you change this habit, change this belief, change this structure of how you do things, whatever it is for you, you'll know what it is for you that you need to change, that is weighing on you. It's going to bring you to this Ten of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. There's some truths that need to be thought about because I'm putting it under the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is slow, strategic, one step at a time kind of energy. And the Knight of Swords is fast and quick. So something needs to get done, but it needs to get done in a step-by-step form. And then we get the Empress underneath the Page of Swords. So the Empress is very intuitive. And so she is intuiting through and also investigating, making pros and cons lists, really evaluating. With the Page of Swords, we're evaluating what's best for us and for the other people. And it may cause some heartbreak for another person because I'm putting this under the Two of Cups. So it could cause somebody heartbreak. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. Yeah, Ten of Swords. And the Lover's going under Ten of Swords. Could be a breakup, could be boundaries, because it could feel like a betrayal when you start setting strong boundaries, especially with people you love and people who are used to treating you one way. But the opportunity here is to physically gain more material success. So it's up to you if you want to do it or not. Complete transformation of the way that you allow others in. The Death card. The Death card doesn't come out a lot. It's a very powerful card. It's a full-on transformation of the core of who you are. It's taking time to do this, and I want to put it with the Page of Swords. So definitely investigating, looking things up, the best way to do things, learn about new ways of handling things, read books, take your time, and also continue to move forward. You are moving forward either way. This is happening. I want to put this on the Ten of Pentacles. You are moving towards this Ten of Pentacles. It's just about how long it takes you to get there. This opportunity can show up. For some reason, I'm feeling that it can show up in a conversation where you have an opportunity. I'm going to take this as a confirmation. I just got confirmation word. That a conversation can happen and you can have a perfect setup to create those boundaries. So you could, and you can just say it gently and nicely. I'll give you an example. I am sober. I've been sober for a while now. But when I went to treatment, I had been ascending and becoming a spiritual person for a long time. And so there were groups of people that would sit and chat about other people. And I had to make it known that I do not gossip. So I had to say that the first thing when I sat down to have conversations with anyone there, I told them, do not talk to me about other people. And it caused a little bit of tension sometimes, but everybody was always very respectful of it. And they did do it once I said something. It was hard for me to say it the first time, but over time, it became easier. So this could have to do with other people. We already talked about that. We know that other people are involved. Wow. Yeah. And that first time I said something was a Tower moment for sure. And it was a Queen of Swords moment. It was a, and that's what we got. We got the Queen of Swords, the Tower, and the Page of Wands. This is, I'm no longer doing this and nobody's going to stop me. That's exactly what this energy is right here. Whatever it is for you, I'm no longer thinking this way. I'm no longer allowing you to talk to me this way. I'm no longer treating myself this way. It could come across in different ways. On the bottom, we get the Knight of Cups. Could be an apology from somebody once you make those boundaries. I just heard true. So your optimism is driving this because your love of self and optimism is driving this, because the way I set this down is the sun is like pushing on the Chariot here. So do it with a smile. You don't have to be, and I am one, not one to judge, I promise you. I can be very, I'm a Gemini. I can be very, cutthroat is the word that like came to my head, but when it comes to like speaking and setting my boundaries, I will say it and I will mean it, and it's really to the point and quick. There is no like messing around. But I also have now learned to do it with a smile, to do it with more compassion and care. So try to be more loving towards the self. That will build strength within the self, to do it in a caring way. I'm very interested to know what this is for you guys. And we got the Nine of Pentacles, but she was in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There's a bit of a dependence. I'm putting it on the Sun. Maybe it's a good thing. Be dependent on the Sun, on the optimism, on the care, on the fun, on the play. Use that to your advantage. Use the Sun to your advantage. You can make people feel much better about it than we did get the Hanged Man. This is seeing things from a new perspective. We always have the opportunity to shift the way that we view things. And this could be viewed as a good thing. It might not be good for others, but it is good for you, and that makes it good. Eight of Pentacles, putting in that effort towards the self. Because every time you have a boundary and you don't say it and people cross it, it's self-betrayal. So putting in that effort to transform and change the way people see you, the way you see yourself. If this does have something to do with another person, they will be fine. Seven of Wands, try not to be defensive. King of Swords, strategic, strong, cunning, powerful. Seven of Wands, being defensive. Some people may, when you create strong boundaries, they may become defensive, and you just have to ignore them. And if they do not listen to your boundaries, you just stop talking to them. You don't give them your time or energy, no matter who it is. And I'm going to take this as a confirmation, the Ace of Pentacles. It is a new opportunity for you to have a better relationship with the self by creating these strong boundaries. And if you need to stand up for yourself with that Seven of Wands, do it. That might be the decision that's being made, to stand up for the self. We've been talking about that a lot. Because this devil energy wants to get you down. Old belief system, old patterns, we get bonded to, and we have contracts with negative things. You can call them negative things if you want. To see if we can get through them, to grow this inner strength. So this devil has a purpose. This isn't here for no reason. And they aren't trying to, I don't know if this was this reading or the last reading. I was talking about how some energies can try and pull you down in the ethers to the underworld. That's what this devil's trying to do. That's what he always is trying to do. That's his job. He has a job. The devils within us have jobs. And we have to be triumphant and not allow them to stop us from taking this leap of faith. You see how bright and beautiful this card is? It's because we have opportunity, and we always have opportunity to change the things we don't like about ourselves. Because this card right here is the goal, 10 of Cups. So the energy is here. The energy is in your field. It's in the collective energy, the collective field right now. We got 10 of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. And the Sun. This is optimism. This is summer. This is happiness. This is joy. So it's on the other side of this transformation. And let me get the other one. Transformation and inner strength. You're becoming a new person, and a person who doesn't take ish from anyone. And that will move you forward into these new opportunities and seeing things from a new perspective. Let go of whoever needs to be let go of, but it's time to transform. And that's what I'm going to name this. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys are doing well. Please take care of yourselves and each other.